세션 4에는 총 4분이 발표를 준비해 주셨는데요. 첫 번째 강연자를 여러분께 소개해 드리겠습니다. 온톨로지 CEO 리준님을 무대로 모셔서 발표 듣겠습니다. How can blockchain become the mainstream infrastructure for real-world business scenarios? 블록체인의 핵심 가치, 온톨로지의 신뢰 플랫폼에 대해서 발표해 주시겠습니다. 자, 지금 마이크를 차고 계시는데요. 무대 위로 모시겠습니다. 여러분 박수로 환영해 주시기 바랍니다.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I have to use English for the speech. And today I just want to talk a bit. I'm Li Jun, is founder of Ontology, is co-founder of OnChain. And today's topic I want to discussing is where the blockchain be the mainstream infrastructure or industry for that. Actually, I talked the topic before, but I want to from another angle to talk about this topic for that. Why is currently is mainstream or not? The answer maybe is quite clear. No matter how popular or hot topic blockchain is right now, when you check out your application in your mobile and the daily life in your business process, almost zero application based on the real blockchain for that. But the reason is why and how. Why the blockchain is so popular, but not like the internet-based platform or industry that support the real business scenario and the real daily life, real financial service. That is key things. I remember currently I have heard a lot of the different new technical vision, new technical plan from United States, from Japan, from China, and from Korea. They all mentioned one word is new infrastructure. Actually, when we heard about infrastructure, actually it's already 10 years or 20 years ago when we talk about the internet industry coming, internet generation coming. So we need a discussion about is what is real infrastructure is. Currently, when you check all those countries' plan, it's mentioned the AI, big data, and IoT, and AR or networking. But what kind of structure, what kind of functionality, we can call it as infrastructure. So when we check the first generation infrastructure, it's from the industry revolution, the new transport, new energy ecosystem. They give us a new infrastructure because it changed the mechanism we work together, the mechanism for the manufacturing, for the business. And the second we can call the infrastructure is internet coming. The internet changed our daily life, our business process, our financial service, even sometimes changed our protocol, changed the organization approach, even changed the relationship between countries. So what kind of technical innovation we can call it as infrastructure? That is a bridge linked to the real world, yes, definitely. Another important is they will change our collaboration model, the cooperation approach. If only a functionality supports as enhance one kind of functionality, it's not enough. They need to change our collaboration. So based on this way, you can check maybe AI or big data is not kind of infrastructure. Yes, they are very good technology or innovation, but it's kind of enhancement for specific functionalities, not change our collaboration process. That's why people think, okay, blockchain is so exciting things because they changed something. But the question is how to do that. So where is value, the blockchain's value coming from? It's maybe you think it's, okay, this is new model, new business model, new financial model, new kind of model. But only one word the blockchain have, trust. Already, I think there's many topic, many presentation already talk about trust many times. But when you think deeply, where the trust really from our daily life? Actually, so I list 3 dimensions about trust. The first one is trust based on technology. Actually, it's quite clear. No matter currently is the electronic signature or biometrics or the kind of SAY system, all those kind of the technology trust, because we trust based on technology. But all those kind of technology is kind of functionality based, only one single point. Blockchain, why blockchain is so exciting? Because it's first time we can build a complex ecosystem just based on technology trust, like Bitcoin or the other kind of platform. You needn't trust other centralized organization or government. You can just based on technology trust that. Use your password, use your private key, use a crypto mechanism. But the question is those kind of trust ecosystem good enough? Maybe not. When you review your daily life, a lot of your application, your assets, your house, your apartment, your certificate, all is based on other kind of trust right now. It's trust from the legal system in different countries. This is still is largest trust source to support our daily life and business process. So if we have the technical trust and the legal system trust, is that when we have the integration about that, is that good enough? Maybe still not. When you review the ancient age of human beings, they have no government, no legal system, even no technology. How will people build the trust and do cooperation or collaboration in different scenarios is kind of trust from a community, people by people. I trust you and you trust me. That is very early stage for the people trust. But the question is, those kind of trust, people by people, based on community, they cannot be used in a large scope. Because when you trust some others, it's high cost and time-consuming things. You need a long term to build the trust to do a cooperation. But right now, a lot of different technology is used to build or support community trust in large scope. Actually, Google's PageRank is kind of trust mechanism between pages, between webs. And PGP is another network to do that. And the ID 2020, a new program, build a decentralized identity framework without any centralized governments or centralized organizations. So all those trusts work together can be a new trust models. That is since we build a trust mechanism. But when you check this, okay, every day we heard about the trust, discussion of trust, but the trust is quite difficult things. You can find if you want to build a lot of different trusts based on different technology or mechanism, it's quite difficult. So the reality about the trust system today, you will find lots of issues. I don't want to highlight it one by one, but you can check it. Most the cost or largest cost, our daily life, business process, financial service, the cost is based on trust. We put a lot of cost for build the trust, evaluate trust, verify trust. I just always say, if everyone has the eye, like the gold eye, I can check, okay, I can see everyone who is trust, be trust, who is cannot. I can reduce almost most of the cost in our daily life. So when you talk about the infrastructure, big data or AI, when you check the big data age, what is big issues? You will find is two big issues. One is the data is kind of assets. No people willing to share it or collect in one platform. Another is how you trust the data you got from the other side. All those is kind of issues build trust. So that means we need a new infrastructure, if we can call it as an infrastructure. It's a network. They can integrate it, different trust source, different trust mechanism as a platform to support business process. In that platform, you can use the technical-based trust or legal system-based trust or community trust, people by people. You also can be the trust source for others. So that is new infrastructure for that. And what kind of technology is best choice for this kind of infrastructure? Based on currently review, blockchain have a chance to be this kind of infrastructure. Of course, they will have a lot of difficult challenge during the process. That's why we do a platform ontology, but I don't talk about ontology today, but I want to talk about all those kind of blockchain infrastructure, not only ontology. Actually, still, we can have the multiple different public platform to do that. We need to fix two issues. One is you need a public platform that can support a real business scenario. The real business scenario means not only digital assets. You need to support a large scope usage. You need a scalability. You need flexible to fund customization for specific industry. So another is you need a platform to support the real business scenarios, trust source and trust cooperation. You need a link to different legal system, link to different kind of community, and also support individuals or medium, small companies. They can use the platform to build the trust package by themselves. This is what we're doing to do this part. And actually, I want to more highlight is the infrastructure about that. The one thing is a new kind of platform, you need a matrix platform to do that. Of course, you need the infrastructure level to support different kind of the business scenario to do that. Another, you need a lot of modules and protocols in Medium. Those kind of modules and protocols, you need to link to a real business scenario to support a difference. For example, I will talk about a new communication. Okay. First one is multiple source identity system for people. Just to mention is currently when you talk about identity, you will think, okay, it's from the government or from a company, from some big, large central organization. But actually, most kind of scenario, your identity is be proved by many different sources, from school, government, or from family, from your friends. You have a different kind of information can prove yourself, not only from bank or government. So all those information, but currently you cannot or difficult to use those kind of information prove yourself in many scenarios, just because you have those kind of tools to manage or control your verification identity service. So on blockchain, multiple source, you can manage the identity verification source from different kind of. Just we mentioned, some is from legal system. Some is based on the technology. For example, I prove my Bitcoin or Ethereum account or address. Some from your community or friends. You can build your own trust package by yourself and use this trust package, prove yourself in different business scenario, in different area, in different countries. That means you can control your verification for yourself. This idea can be used not only for people, also for objects. For example, you can create a life cycle management for objects, a car, who is the creator, who is the owner, how the transfer, what kind of transaction doing that. The life cycle for the objects, you can easily tracking that. And the idea still can be used for the data behind the entity. Every data can be the data assets. You can confirm who owns the data, the ownership of the data. And also you can do trading for the data. And you can do sharing for the data and control the data. So decentralize the data, the mechanism, and also can support, for example, the AI or big data cooperation in the large scope for that. And also, this one, you can use this process as to do the collaboration process. This is a real case in United States. It's United States not like a big hospital to include everything. The doctor, pharmacy is in different ways, even in different states. They need proof or verify their information each other for the whole process. And currently, United States governments build a lot of vertical system to support those kind of collaboration. But those kind of system only for some stable or fixed process. It's difficult to support flexible business because every kind of collaboration between us have a lot of different business scenario based on that. So we need a public platform to support not only like the pharmacy doctor, even our people by people, we have different cooperation with others. So the blockchain can break down their different process step from different the participants to do the cooperation in the different scenarios. So this is cooperation platform. And also, of course, when you deeply think, we have built those kind of decentralized service or platform. We have identity, we have a data exchange, we have a reputation. When check off some specific scenario, for example, financial service, especially inclusive financial service, is quite challenging right now. The bank or big financial institution is don't running to private risk service because the price is very low and the cost very high to do the risk control or verification. Just we mentioned, if we use a new ecosystem, the rules be changed. Why the rules changing? What is key things for financial service? Risk control. Why the bank can do risk control? They have many data, can verify you, can evaluate you. But if you have your own trust package in blockchain system or in decentralized platform, you can prove yourself. No matter individual or small companies, you can prove yourself to any financial institution. That means you can get money from everywhere because you can do risk control by yourself. That be changed the scenario. But the scenario not only in financial service, you can find more, even the content generation and the virtual content trading and more different kind of scenario for that. And finally, I want to highlight one thing is, this content, the virtual content is key things for that because currently a lot of assets have not been trading. We have a stock, we have a digital assets. That's because they can confirm its ownership. Only can confirm the ownership, you can be the trading, the process. But a lot of different content or different assets like the desk or chair, it's difficult to confirm the ownership in a public platform. That's why we think decentralized mechanism like blockchain infrastructure can be a chance to be an infrastructure, help people to build or confirm, verify the ownership for different assets. The assets include some related assets from that, like the desk or like the chair, or also have kind of assets from data, from virtual content, from picture, from audio, from your article, from your other kind of assets. If you can confirm that, those kind of confirmation cannot only depend on digital assets mechanism, only depend on private key or other crypto. Sometimes it also need to be supported by the legal systems, by the governments, by the companies, by the certificates, the organizations. So we need a new infrastructure. They can integrate it, the centralized trust source and the decentralized trust source together as a decentralized approach to do the business process automatically with a very low cost. So everyone have the tools or system, just like government and the bank. You also have your own tools to prove yourself, to control your business process. So only touch that way, blockchain can be a new infrastructure. Because in that world, you can check it's really changed our collaboration approach. So we are working for that and welcome you to join the process, build the new infrastructure in next generation. Thank you.